And so the Inspector General of Police, Honorable Patrick Sudu, will present this press conference. We will be displaying to you something that we have unearthed as a result of our intelligence. And so, on this note, I would like to present to you the Inspector General of Police, Honorable Patrick Sudu, to make this presentation on this press conference. Honorable Sudu, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. I would like to welcome all of you here to this press briefing. Seated on my right, we have the head of the Arms Commission, and we have 102 by me, Melvin Sakor. We have the Deputy Minister from Information, and we have Prince Moluba. He's from CIU Affair. He's the Deputy Inspector General of Police. We call this press briefing to acquaint you with development as it relates to the security of the state. Before I go into the nitty-gritty of the actual purpose for which you're here for, I would like to bring to your attention that we have charged 9 persons to court on yesterday, and their charges range from property theft, forgery, economic sabotage, criminal conspiracy, criminal facilitation, and robbery. These 9 persons, some of whom are employees of the FDA, some are business people, and we have 1 former police officer who is also involved. These people will go in the bushes, fell the trees, cut the logs, and use a bogus document in order to evade taxes, and will use those documents to ship the continent all of Liberia with logs. So we have unearthed those, some of those who are involved in the syndicate, and those who charged to court are Benjamin Lee, is a Korean national. Dauda Sese is a former police officer. Isaac Rede, Peter Bade, Daniel Tue, Prince Kwesi Wallace, Vanny Marshall, Edwin K. Jala, Oscar. He's charged in abstention because we could not get in, so Oscar was charged in abstention. We did not get a full name, only according to the Oscar. So those are people who are cheating and defrauding the government and the people of Liberia. We also like to bring to your attention of a very huge breakthrough that did occur on yesterday as it relates to the confiscation of some cash arms. The arms are confiscated in the free port of Monrovia. We have gathered intelligence from various sources, and our intelligence led us to the free port of Monrovia. The intelligence was so huge, and the security apparatus and all of whom are concerned with security was so agile and were really on top of the game. We got to the free port. The Small Arms Commission was of, the Arms Commission was of great help to this process. The custom was also a help to the process. NSA, police, the LSP, the Seaport Police, we all went as a joint security, and we had our intel on this container. We went to the free port, opened up this container. The first few boxes that was such, we discover some heavy weapons. We talk about military weapons in those boxes. So as we speak, the container is sealed up. We are going to further inspect the entire container. When we got the information, we stopped the process of searching the entire container because it's already in our possession, because we did not want information to flow, because we were doing everything humanly possible to ensure that we arrest those corporates involved. So our intelligence also led us to one of Barbara Deba, who lived on the old road. She is in contact with the guy who sent these material on board a container. We managed to apprehend her, and we also apprehended one Melvina M. Pine. She is the broker for this particular company, and from our investigation, we gathered substantive information that led us as far as the Broadway community, G4 community. We went in the Broadway community. Last night was late, so we called on a house that was identified to be for one Benjamin, for Bob Benjamin Baker. Bob Benjamin Baker. He is the one who's sending these military weapons to Liberia. He lived in the United States of America. As we understood, he's working for American Airlines, and he also lived in Texas. When at his residence was late, so we called on the area and we prayed for such a seizure warrant this morning. We got the warrant and executed the warrant, and during our search, we were able to discover some more cache of arms and ammunition in the ceiling of the house. We also arrested one Ezekiel Tama, who was also caught in the ceiling, hiding in the ceiling. We went, caught on the area, searched the area, and got the arms. All the arms we got, all of the house today was Cremon 6.5 by 55 millimeter assault rifle. We got AR-10 7.62 millimeter assault rifle. Winchester Mollet 1894 break action double barrel. And we have Newman arm 5.56 assault rifle, and we had assorted ammunitions. Then for the arms that were confiscated from the container, we had one Omega 15 5 by 56 by 45 millimeter. We have Rock River LR 15 5 by 56 by 45 millimeter, and we have M10 7.62 by 39 millimeter. Then we have GP Watch 10 by 63 7.62 by 39 millimeter. We have Ruger American Rifle. One, we have Winchester, we have Millsburg, Saber Eagle, Star Revolver, and Heritage Revolver. All of these arms are presently in the possession of the Liberia National Police. We also like to inform you, member of the press, that After this press conference, we will avail to you those weapons to actually get a glance at those weapons. Those are all high-power military weapons. And we arrested assorted ammunitions. Some of those ammunitions that were confiscated, we did not see the firearm to match those ammunition. So we'll have them one side. Probably they are still in country or they were expected to come in country. We are still investigating. We have a lot of ammunition that do not have the guns that were confiscated to match. So we also have at the headquarters the lady in whose name this boxes scheme. Diba, the Diba lady who have the Barbara Deba, who have also Melvina, who is a broker, and we have Tama, who was caught in the active hiding while we went to do our search and seizure. Before I close, I would like to extend a special thanks to the Joint Security of the Republic of Liberia, and we would like to assure the public that the Liberia National Police, along with the Joint Security, are doing everything in its power to ensure that our people be very much safe. We are doing everything. October 10 election, general and presidential election, that the act of violence will be at the minimum. We will do everything to ensure that people do not engage in violence. We will also ensure the safety of the state. As you can see from the catch of arms that was arrested, it tells you that the Joint Security is on its game, and we are doing everything humanly possible to ensure that Liberia is safe. I don't think any Liberian here will ever wish to go back to the dark days. And those who are bringing the arms in Liberia, we sure they are bringing it for a motive, and the investigation will unearth those motives that they have for which they brought the arms into the Republic of Liberia. I would like to thank the U.S. government for their support and intelligence and everything that they are doing, because it is because of their support we are strong and making these strides. And we also like to thank the custom, the LSP, and the Liberian people for cooperating with us, for being by us, because with all the Liberian support, we will not be in this position to serve you all. So we'd like to thank you for coming, and thank to everybody who is there. Thanks to the small arm. The small arm is really working. They are doing everything possible to ensure that we get rid of arms in Liberia. The Arms Commission is a commission that is being sanctioned by ECOWAS, and ECOWAS is supporting this commission so as to eradicate small arms from West Africa. So we'd like to thank you all for coming. If any question, we can take your question.
So thank you so much, Inspector General. And so at this time, we will take a few questions from you. After these questions, we'll be drilling you through our senior staff conference room, where you will have the opportunity of viewing these arms and ammunitions that we've confiscated. You can stand where you are. You don't have to move. Stand where you are and ask questions relevant to the statement as delivered by our Inspector General. Please call your name and the institution you come from. Let's take you, sir.
Okay, good evening to you, Director. My name is Haji Masale. I report for Spoon Network. With the people you examine, when you have to pick, when you have to question them and look at the motive behind the discovery of this arm?
Well, the investigation continues, as I said, but the main culprit that we are searching for is not in our borders. He lives in the United States of America. Precisely, he lives in Texas. So we are going to, the government is going to talk to the American government. They are our counterparts. Talk to them, and the government will take it from there to see how the issue of he coming to Liberia, the extradition process will take place also. So the government is doing everything possible to ensure that he does not evade justice.
So let's take around the arc. Let's take Kwame and then we go to Fabian. Yes.
Thank you, IG. I'm Kwame Opa Wicks from the Liberia News Agency. Recently, we heard one lawmaker and some members of the opposition saying that they were going to buy weapons, and we see them wearing bulletproof vests, militants, and all of that military-style stuff. Is there any way, based on your current investigation, is there any way that members of that particular bloc are tied to your current investigation, sir?
Well, I would like to be frank with you. The only lead that we have for now is pointing towards the U.S. So those who made those regular statements, we have them on our radar. We are watching them. Our Intel, the NSA, the LMP, Intel, we are working beyond the clock and to ensure that those who making those sweeping comment, those who making those comments against the Liberian population, we are working on them. We ensure that any move that they will want to make, they will be thwarted by the joint security. We are on top of our game, trust me.
Let's take Fabian.
Yeah, my name is Fabian Kuya and I report for State Radio. My questions are in twofold. One has to do with the ladies being charged. Do we care to know the charges that the police are expected to charge them with? And secondly, we expect them to be forwarded to court. And probably the charges that you are going to reveal here in this press conference might end up being charges that are bailable under our law. And we are going towards election 2023. Just in case those charges are bailable, what do we expect from the Liberia National Police in this case?
Thank you very much. Presently, as I said, we have just commenced the investigation. The investigation started yesterday, and the discovery was made. We continue today. So the least of our worry is to charge people. We're looking for the real thing, the real motive behind the arms that were brought into our country. I mean, we already have these suspects, they will obviously be charged. So this is not what we really dwelling upon. Our investigation will lead us to why the weapon was sent there and who are those who they were supposed to use those weapons.
Thank you. Let's take, I see, yes.
Thank you so much.
Please make sure your question is one so that we don't...
My name is Emmanuel to a report for Cool 91.9. Our director, in more recent time, Liberia do not have any record of extradition between America and that of Liberia. What assurance can you give Liberians on this issue?
Well, when you talk about extradition, we have the arm of government, which is the foreign ministry that is responsible to negotiate with any other country as it relates to extradition whatsoever. So when it comes to that, trust me, it will be handled. If he cannot be prosecuted in Liberia, he can be prosecuted in the U.S.
Thank you. Let's take this brother. Let's take you and then we'll come.
Oh, thank you. My name is Elijah Pine and I report for Fortune Television. Do you care to tell us as to the amount of quantity, because you named a lot of different kinds of weapons and ammunition being arrested. Do you care to tell the amount, the total amount of those materials that we seized?
Well, the weapons that were confiscated are about 15. But those 15 weapons, I can tell you, can destabilize this country. Because those are high velocity firing power weapons. You're talking about a weapon that using a 30 caliber round, 20 caliber rounds. Those are not joking weapons. We will train you through and you go and see the weapon for yourself and you can judge.
Yes, let's take you.
Yeah, my name is Jefferson Weah and I report for DTV Online. We have elections coming up in October and this news is troubling. What measures are you putting in place so that we don't have recurrence to secure our borders, like the seaport, the airport, and the land as well?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's a good question. Look, we are reassuring the Liberian people that their safety is our paramount concern. If we're not on top of our game and we were not doing what we ought to do, we wouldn't have arrested these people and confiscated this cash of arms. It tells you that the security of the state is strong. The few times ago, we arrested $1 million worth of drugs, $100 million worth of drugs. It was the same security network that caused the confiscation of those drugs. So, I mean, we can assure our Liberian citizens, the population, those visiting our borders and whatsoever, that Liberia is safe. We are doing everything in the name of the joint security. We ensure that the safety of the state to be our paramount concern.
Thank you. Let's take a Chokan.
Yeah, thank you so much. My name is Trogon Flammer and I report for Spoon Network. Yeah, RG did say that, you know, you went at the port, search continued, and you pulled out some buses. Someone would say security people are so curious. Why didn't you deport to know the rest of the materials within a container before, you know, going after people?
Okay, that's a very good question. I think you saw something came up on Facebook relative the cash of arms that was confiscated yesterday. So what happened? We were taking outside the bags. The container is in our possession. We have the container with us. So what we do, shut the container down, go after those who are involved before they sneak all of our borders. So we shut the container down, we went after people, we arrested them, and we did have a lead that took us to a building that we searched, and we confiscated additional arms from those buildings. So what we're going to do tomorrow, we're going to tear down the entire container bit by bit. The content of the container will be searched. Every bus or everything that can open will be open on that container.
Thank you. So let's take you, and I hope that we can reduce the questions because we still have a lot of activities to do at this press conference. Yeah, let's take you.
Aji, can you assure the media that you will allow us to be there tomorrow when we are doing the search?
Okay, if the need be it, we will call you to be present, but this is a security operation that is going on. We do not want it to be a Facebook thing. This is national security concern. This is no joke. The press will be notified as we go on with the investigation. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll leave all of the rest of your questions because we have other activities. We are drilling you through our conference room. So please follow us as we go to the conference room. Thank
Can we have some conversation?
Just look at my I'll feel a lot more.
And so we are still here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. We are now moving to the main conference room where all of those arms and ammunition confiscated will be displayed to members of the press. And so keep following Focus on Liberia Online Television Network as we bring you all of the details surrounding the arms and ammunition confiscated at the Freeport of Monrovia.
Carlos.
What does it?
Please cease the noise. Allow the journalists to come in. Thank you. You are welcome, sir.
Okay, like I said previously in my conference room, I've told you that we confiscated a type of military firearm that a very trained operative can use and destabilize our beloved country. Days. So I will call Dagado, I will call our technicians, Thomas and Dagado. These are our technicians. They will drill you through to inform me as to what kind of weapon is on the table, and you can ask them any question, what the weapon can do, the firepower and all of that. I mean, these are our experts. They will drill you through. We separated these arms because they are in different categories. So they want to put them in just one batch. This is why you see them all separated. So they're going to drill you through. So Dagadu and Thomas, take your bag and drill them through.
Okay, so good evening. I'm Superintendent Dagadu. I'm Superintendent Dagadu, a member of the Emergency Response Unit and a firearm instructor. So as the RG said, these weapons that you see, once they land in the hands of the wrong guys, it can cause major damage. Major damage. So we begin from here. These are all assorted rounds. 45 rounds, 44, special 38 rounds.
When you say rounds, it means ammunition.
Ammunitions. So you see this.
If you are not a camp, I mean, if you are not online, please allow the online people to have access.
Don't text, please. Don't text. So you see this? This is called hollow point. This round is very dangerous. It enters you, it almost behaves like you see how the mushroom is. It turns all your inner organs. It turns and damages everything. That's how powerful it is. So these ones are called 5.56 rounds. Most of you see the weapons that ERA use, the M4. These are the rounds. They are also very dangerous. All of these rounds, they are very dangerous, and they have very high stopping power. That is, even if you are wearing bulletproof at a very close range, they take it off totally. We say they call your light off. We can use that terminology sometimes, right? They call it off. They are all very dangerous. This rifle is a Chinese-built rifle from China. We call it a shotgun. Break action, you break it, it takes 2 rounds at a time. This is a very dangerous rifle. You don't want to play around it. You see this one? What you have on top here, we call it scope. So you can also use it as a sniper rifle.
We all know what sniper rifle is, right? We also use it as a sniper rifle. It is very, very dangerous.
And let me just tell you something. So when you say scope, if you're hitting the target, it brings the target at a very close range. So if you're distance away, based on this, I can bring you closer and hit my target. If I want to hit you in the chest center mass, with this, I can hit you direct. That's why he made my scope. And bring the target closer.
So you can use the building, you climb on the rooftop or LMP, you can use the building to hit somebody probably at the Capitol building or Broad Street, depending on the range of the weapon.
Okay, you see this on a rifle? I need to tell you how powerful it is. So you see here, this equipment, this piece of equipment you have is called flash suppressor. So you can use it in the night and suppress the flash. That is, you don't want, once the gun is been fired in the night, it goes with fire. So it reduces the explosion. So they make it, as the IG said, make it sit on top of any tall building, and you will use it. You won't even know that someone is up there firing. You just see people dropping. They are all very dangerous or military grade weapons. So at this point, I will turn it over to Superintendent Seward. He will continue.
And another thing, before you come in. So this has this scope on it, right? But also it's a night vision goggle scope, meaning that at night time you can still get a clear picture of your target.
And to talk about the 5.56 round that we were talking about, the maximum effective killing range for this round is almost 300 meters, meaning 3 football field joined together for the round to be effective. To travel that distance and to destroy the person. It's a very powerful round. So when you go in the wrong user hand, it will cause most problem with it. Honestly speaking. So we move here. We get another pistol called the .22 pistol. We use it this round. Almost like the Beretta pistol for this round. It's a pistol. So like for this, the maximum effective range for the pistol round is between 50 to 75 meters. And we also have 30 caliber rounds that can destroy. If anyone enters a vehicle and enter to the gas tank, it will blow the whole vehicle up like a bomb. Boom! You hear that sound? Yes. It's very, very much destructive.
Okay, so let me just add on to that. So when he's talking about maximum effective range, right? This weapon may go up to 600 meters. But in order for it to have a deadly impact to kill you, it's 300 meters. So it's a maximum effective range. It means at that range, it still remains deadly. It might go up to 600 meters, but at 300 meters, it can still put you down.
Like for the one in a place, the other one pistol, but they call it .460. It's also powerful. It get high stopping power. It means even if the person was moving towards you from the distance here and they receive a shot, automatically they will cease all their action and will damage all the major organs in the body. It will tune it apart and just blow you off. So it is a very risky ammunition to play with. Yes, please. Like for this, what Dagadu was talking about, you can also use it for sniper purpose. And you get a scope that our bossman talked about. This scope will draw you. You can even be standing like almost 4 feet distant. You stand there, the man can be to the other end, and he can use his scope to draw you near. And whatsoever desired point you wish to hit you, when you squeeze that trigger, automatically it's going to hit you there. Yeah, that's how powerful it is.
And to add on, the scope for this have a pointing or radar.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah. They have a pointing radar also, that when they point the gun, sometimes in the show you see someone point the gun in the red, something come on you, okay, they have this also.
So all of these things you're looking at, they are all scopes. Yeah, so this is the one with the laser. You seen it? No, please. So once they gets on you, automatically you know that you're already off. Silence. You can see in the movie, right? Yeah.
So on the eye onto it. So what you say is the pointer, right?
If your pointer is 0 to a weapon, it's mounted on a weapon. The reason why you see that you're showing it because it's not mounted on a weapon, but you usually mount it on a weapon like this. But this pointer is there when it's 0 to that weapon. Wherever it points is where it hits. When the person is a good shooter, when they apply the fundamental weapon marksmanship, the reason why you see the laser. So if you're not a good shooter but you understand marksmanship, and when you get a pointer, it make it easy for you to hit the target.
So the arm for this particular piece of equipment, the scope, is not among the capture arm. Like we have ammunitions that are not among the capture arm. So this is the reason why we say we are still investigating. Probably the arm could still be in Liberia hidden. Probably it has not arrived.
So all of this stuff, they are all military grade equipment. This is a scope that you can mount on a weapon. You can also use it in the night. It has some night vision stuff part of it. You can use it in the net as well. These are all binoculars. You can use it, you know, to scan area, all the kind of things that are spy. These are all scopes. You know, these are all military grade stuff. We have handguns.
So let me just give some clarity here. So this is not just used to spy. So if I want to hit my target, if you my target, I can use the binocular to actually coordinate my eyes, to actually draw my target, identify my target before I use my weapon and my sight to hit you. That's the essence. So it actually narrow down the target. Yes, sir.
Then this is another AK and AK from Romania, and it's very powerful. Yes, for this it don't fire automatic. It fires single, so it can be used as a rifle for sniper purpose. You can use it. You can mount it. As you can see, all the attachment you can attach a scope that we just talked about on this, and you can take anybody from any distance. And the caliber of the ammunition that you use it is 7.62, as almost like an M4 round. 7.62. It's very powerful. You get high penetration power. So even if you're hiding under the table and they point it at you and they fire, it will penetrate this table and hit you. The penetration power for this is very, very high. So this and this, they are from the same group. And this is the magazine for you. And the magazine capacity is 30 rounds. 30 rounds. So the two you see that 60 rounds. And it is possible that you can put 30, if another 30 at 90, you tie it with rubber. And then you can use this side when it goes empty, you take the other side, you use it. Until you can finish with a 90 round. So it's very, yeah, it's very, very powerful. Then, for this, give me 5.6. Yeah. We move to the M4 rounds. This is M4. We call it Omega. This M4 is very, very powerful. It uses the 5.6 round. So you get high penetration power. All the bullet, all the rounds you see, a majority of the people. Yeah, but for the round is very, very risky. We don't play with it.
So as we said, yeah, these ones they are called handgun or revolver. You should see in a cowboy show, right? Yeah, but this one, it has a higher grade. It's also dangerous. Okay, it's also dangerous. So as we said earlier, put all of these weapons together and lay it in the hands of wrong guys, but they are trained. I can assure you they are going to cause major. I don't know how to describe the major, but I will tell you they are going to cause major damage for the country. Major damage. So we are grateful that the joint security were able to arrest these things because we don't know where we're going to land. I can assure you that they have the propensity, as the people can say, to cause very major damage. Yeah.
Then,
Chief. Thank you very much. Speak up.
Let's stay where you are.
Stay where you are, please. Stay where you are. Stay where you are, please. Don't touch, please. And was shipped from the United States for Liberia.
These ones, and what they did, they dismantled this weapon in order to fit the weapon in the barrel. These are totally brand new weapons. Nobody has fired any of these weapons. The AK is here brand new. So these are the barrels the weapons came in. Okay, if you look at this, the lady that was arrested, Barbara's name and telephone number is on this particular summons.
Bring it inside for us. Officer, please bring it inside for us.
So if you look at, you might want to know what is in here. These are all cleaning material to clean all of these weapons. The lubricant, everything you think about it, the cleaning rod, everything in here to clean these weapons.
Please don't touch.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, we would like to thank you for coming, and would like to assure you, the general public, that the security network in Liberia is strong. We are doing everything to ensure that our people are safe, and we can reassure our people that come the election October 10th, that election will be very peaceful. We are doing everything working around the clock to ensure that our people be in safety. Many people are thinking that, oh, the election will be violent. If you have that in mind to make our election violent, please have a second thought. The Joe Security will come for you. We will get you. We use our intelligence and got this cash on. We will use our intelligence to get you. So we are appealing to the Liberian people, please, if you have any dissatisfaction about anybody, deal with them at the ballot box, but don't deal with them using these guns. Do not use the barrel of the gun. Use the strength of your pen to ensure that you put whosoever out you don't want to be represented in your country. So what you do, go to the ballot box, then the answer at the ballot box, but please, Liberian, let us all desist from war. War is not the answer. This guy who bringing in this weapon, no matter what, he will either be prosecuted here or the United States of America. The United States of America is one country that I know that do not take it light when it comes to trafficking of weapons. They don't take it lightly. So I can show you that though Bayman is in America, but he will not evade justice. Justice will be served. Before I close, I would like to inform you all, effective Monday, we are carrying on a vigorous search and seizure all around. We were doing vehicle inspection. We're removing teeth from vehicle. We're removing flasher, syringe. Those who are not authorized to carry those flasher, syringe, and whatsoever, we are telling you now to start to remove them. We are going to do a vigorous search because we don't know as to whether those ammunition that we have that do not have a weapon here, whether they stay hiding somewhere in somebody's house. We are going after them. And our network is so strong, we will get back to you with total result. I thank you all.
Distinguished members of the press, we want to say thank you on behalf of the Joint Security. We want to appreciate our Inspector General for this press conference. And we look forward to updating you regularly on